My child, listen carefully now, because I am speaking to the ache you keep hiding under your smile. I hear your quiet protest. But it's family. I know why you hesitate, why you let the door of your heart swing open, even when your peace trembles on its hinges. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. I am protective of you. Hear me. Honor is real. Love is real. But access is not automatic. Your peace is not a public square. Your mind is not an open hallway. Your heart is not a revolving door. Your peace is a stewardship, not a donation box. I gave it to you to guard, to tend, to cultivate. I did not ask you to surrender it to every demand dressed in the language of blood and duty. You can honor your family without abandoning your sanity. You can love them without letting chaos live rent-free in your thoughts. You can be gracious without being available to every storm they create. That is not coldness. That is wisdom. That is not rebellion. That is alignment. I am the one who teaches you to love, and I am the one who teaches you to guard what I entrusted to you. You say, if I don't answer, if I don't absorb it, I'm dishonoring them. I answer you, honor is how you carry yourself toward them, respectful, truthful, gentle. Access is what you allow into you, your time, your attention, your silence, your rest. Do you see the difference, my child? I saw what you couldn't see, the slow erosion, the second guessing, the loss of clarity when every crisis is permitted to sit in your sanctuary. I will show you the line. I will teach you how to draw it without becoming cold, bitter, or ungodly. Boundaries can be holy because I am holy. Not out of rebuke, but out of rescue, I speak this. You are mine, and your peace belongs under my protection. Stay with me now, and let me steady your heart as we begin. My child, let me speak plainly to the place where you are tired and still trying to call it holy. You did not keep tolerating it because you are weak. You kept tolerating it because you thought that was righteousness. You confused the grind of endurance with the grace of obedience. You believed that absorbing what harms you proved loyalty, patience, maturity. I am not shaming you. I am correcting the script that is choking you. There is an endurance that comes from me, and there is an endurance that is demanded by manipulation. The endurance I assign produces life, quiet strength in your chest, clear thoughts, a tenderness that does not resent the ones you serve. You finish and feel enlarged, steadied, at peace. The other kind leaves you smaller, dread in your gut before the ring of the phone, numbness in your spirit after the visit, a shrinking of your voice so you won't make it worse. One makes you more yourself, the other makes you disappear. The first is obedience. The second is captivity dressed as virtue. Listen to your alarms, the racing heart before you answer, the tightness in your stomach when you see the name light up your screen, the mental fog after you leave their house like your mind was siphoned, the exhaustion that sleep does not fix, the jaw that aches from clenching words you were never required to swallow. These are not a bad attitude. These are diagnostics. Your body has been telling the truth your guilt would not let your mouth say. There are two paths in front of you now, love with wisdom or love without limits that becomes self-betrayal. I am not asking you to stop loving. I am asking you to stop calling your surrender of peace obedience. If your obedience is crushing your soul, you are obeying guilt, not me. My yoke does not strangle. My assignments do not erase you. Come back under my leading, measured, clean, clear. You are mine. I will not require you to burn to keep another warm. I require truth, courage, and the line that protects what I placed within you. My child, I saw what you couldn't see. I watched the pattern circling you like a tide, the crisis that demands everything, the apology that soothes just enough to reset your hope, the quiet weeks where you breathe again, Then the next demand that arrives as if your life were a pantry they can open at will. I saw how "you know I love you" became the preface to pressure, how "you know how we are" excused the repeat. I am not shaming you for missing it. I am stepping in to name it, so the door that keeps swinging open can finally be closed. Listen to me with your whole heart. The enemy has studied your soft spots, your history, your loyalty, your ache to be faithful, your fear of being called ungrateful or the bad one. He watches how your voice trembles when you remember childhood debts and unhealed words. He does not need to make them villains. He only needs you to leave the latch loose in the name of love. Proximity becomes leverage when discernment sleeps. Here are the doorways he keeps using: obligation that says, "Good children don't say no," fear of abandonment if you set a limit, money that is always borrowed but never returned, childcare that becomes default servitude, reputation, "Don't embarrass the family," religious language, "Honor means silence," the ledger of "After all I did for you," nostalgia, "We only have each other," illness that is real but manipulated, holidays that turn into traps, secrets you're told to carry so others can feel comfortable. Through each of these, peace leaks, clarity blurs, and your calling is delayed one more month, one more year. Hear this clearly. Not every difficult relative is the enemy. I love them. I am healing them too, but the enemy exploits unguarded access to steal what I entrusted to you. I am not asking you to be cruel. I am asking you to be clear. Close the door he has been slipping through. Call the pattern by its name. Stand where I place you. I saw it before you could, and I am giving you permission, no, authority, to end the cycle that hides behind the word love. Stay with me. I will show you the holy line that keeps love pure and keeps your peace under my protection. My child, lean close and let me cut through the noise. Guilt has been shouting in familiar accents, mimicking love. But I am giving you language to recognize it. Your numbness is not rebellion. It is fatigue. Your confusion did not come from me. It came from pressure around you. I will steady you with truth, clear, simple, and stronger than the noise. They say, "We're family." But I say, family is a place of protection, not a passcode to your peace. Blood does not outrank the boundaries I teach you. They say, "You owe me." But I say, love is a gift, not a payment. Gratitude is thankfulness, not servitude. Your life is not collateral for another's comfort. They say, honor your mother and father. But I say, honor is truth and respect in your mouth and actions. It is not silence when harm repeats, not the surrender of your voice. Honor is how you carry yourself. Access is what you allow. They say, if you loved me, you would. But I say, love seeks your good and their good. Love has a spine. Love is not compliance with dysfunction. They say, you're too sensitive. But I say, your sensitivity is discernment. Your tears are data. Your alarms are wisdom. I gave you those signals to guard you. They say, you're dividing the family. But I say, boundary is not division. Boundary is order. Unity is not silence. Unity is truth agreed upon. I do not bless a peace that demands your disappearance. They say, no one will be there for you but us. But I say, I am with you. I appoint community, provision, and help beyond the familiar circle. Fear will not be your shepherd. They say, we said sorry, open the door. But I say, forgiveness releases the debt, not your discernment. Forgiveness is real. Unlimited access is not. Trust is rebuilt by fruit, by time, by consistency. They say, don't embarrass us, keep this in the family. But I say, secrets that protect harm are not loyalty. Bringing truth to light is protection. Hear me. Guilt is loud, but truth is steadier, and my truth always protects what I entrusted to you. When the old scripts rise, answer them with what I have said. Breathe, stand. Let the line I give you be your peace. You are mine, and I am guarding your calling as I teach you to guard your heart. My child, now I draw the line plainly so your spirit can rest. Hear me, honor is not a loophole for harm. Honor is a way of being before me. Honor is respect in your words and in your tone. Honor is truthful speech that refuses flattery and refuses to lie to keep the peace. Honor is praying for them when they are wrong and blessing them without returning insult for insult. Honor is refusing contempt, refusing revenge, refusing to rehearse their failures to win sympathy. Honor keeps your heart clean and your conscience clear. Honor uses courage to say, "This is true," without theatrics, and humility to say, "This is mine," to repent, without self-hatred. Honor is my posture. Access is my permission. Access is different. Access is a privilege, not an entitlement. Access is your time, when you answer and when you do not. Access is your emotional intimacy, what parts of your soul they are allowed to touch. Access is your information, your plans, your location, your finances. Access is decision influence, who gets to speak into your choices. Access is physical proximity, who enters your home and how long they stay. Access is your availability, the frequency, the urgency, the after hours. You are the gatekeeper I appointed at the door of your life. Honor is how you carry yourself. Access is what you allow, and I have given you authority to limit it. Say it with me until it settles in your bones. Honor is my posture. Access is my permission. Here is the line I am giving you. You may love them, but you will not allow disrespect, manipulation, or chaos to enter your spirit repeatedly. When voices rise to humiliate, you end the call and reschedule in calm. When guilt is weaponized, you pause, you pray, you do not explain yourself into exhaustion. When apologies circle without fruit, you keep distance until fruit appears. When sobriety is fragile, you meet in public. When money is asked, you use written agreements or you decline. When secrets demand your silence to protect harm, you tell the truth to the right help. Visits have time limits. Decisions are not made under pressure. Honor is my posture. Access is my permission. I am not hardening you. I am wholly guarding you. This line protects tenderness from being drained and protects calling from being delayed. The enemy exploited open doors. I am closing them with you now. You are mine, and I authorize your yes and your no. Stand in this with peace. Honor is my posture. Access is my permission. My child, now I place the holy line into your hands as practice, not theory. You are not setting a boundary to punish them. You are setting a boundary to stop participating in what harms you. Hear me and write these on your heart. Conversation boundaries. You will not participate in yelling, interrogation, or triangulation. When voices rise, say, "I will continue when we are calm," and end the call. When questions become control, "Where are you? With who? Why didn't you answer?" Say, "I share what I choose. I will not be interrogated," and step back. When someone drags a third person into conflict, say, "I do not speak about them without them present," and change the subject or end the conversation. You are not required to attend every argument, to stay on every call, or to answer every message. Silence can be stewardship. Delay can be wisdom. No can be holy. Visitation boundaries. You will not participate in surprise drop-ins or open-ended visits. Say, "Unannounced visits don't work for me. Please schedule and do not open the door." Set times with clear endings. We'll meet from 2 to 4 and keep it. When sobriety is uncertain, meet in public. When energy is low, reschedule without apology. Financial boundaries. You are not a bank, a co-signer, or an emergency fund for cycles. If you give, give as a gift you can afford, not a loan that breeds resentment. If you decline, say, I am not able to fund that, without footnotes. Do not share passwords. Do not risk essentials for someone else's urgency. Provision is mine. Pressure is not. Childcare boundaries. You are not the default. Require notice, require safety. Say, I'm not available, even if nothing else is scheduled except your rest. Do not cover for absence with lies. Do not bring children into conflict zones. Privacy boundaries. Your phone, your schedule, your relationships are not community property. I won't discuss that. I'll update you when I choose. Decline group calls. That ambush. Refuse repeated explanations. Truth once is enough. Use the filter I give you. Does this interaction produce peace and truth or confusion and dread? If it consistently produces dread, adjust access. Fewer visits, shorter calls, longer pauses. Patterns reveal permission. Withdraw the permission that harms you. I am not angry with you. I am protective of you. You are mine, and I authorize your yes and your no. Hold the line. Keep your peace. Guard your calling. My child, now I address the confusion that comes wrapped in sacred words. Some have learned to speak honor like a spell that freezes your discernment and shrinks your voice. They press duty like a thumb on your windpipe and call it righteousness. That is not my voice. I do not use holy language to turn you small. I do not call control honor. I am not angry with you. I am protective of you. I am correcting the twist without contempt for them and without shame for you. Learn to test the fruit. When I correct you, conviction arrives with peace, clear, steady, spacious within. You feel sobered but not suffocated, seen and invited to choose. You sense hope and a next step. Manipulation feels different. Panic in your chest, urgency that disregards your process, shame that muddies your worth, confusion that fogs your mind, pressure that says, now or you'll lose us. My instruction does not erase you to preserve an image. My leading does not demand secrecy to protect dysfunction. If the words about honor consistently produce fear, frenzy, and self-erasure, you are not hearing me, you are hearing control. You have permission to be respectful and immovable. You can speak with gentleness and still be unmovable. Say, I love you, and I'm not discussing that. Say, I will call back when we can speak respectfully. Say, that doesn't work for me. Say, I won't make a decision right now. Say, I will not speak about them without them present. These are not weapons, they are doors you are calmly closing so that peace can remain inside. Your tone stays clean. Your words stay brief. Your line stays firm. You do not need a speech, you need a spine. Hear me clearly. If honor is being used to erase your voice, it is no longer honor, it is control. And I do not bless control, I correct without contempt. I will address hearts in my timing, but you must guard the gate I assign to you. If they threaten withdrawal, let withdrawal reveal truth. If they mock you as disrespectful, let fruit, not volume, prove you. Choose my covering over their approval. Stand inside the line I drew, courteous, truthful, resolute. You are mine. You will not be a hostage to holy-sounding pressure. Hold your peace, keep your dignity, and walk forward under my protection. My child, listen closely. There is a counterfeit moving through the hallways of your house, and it wears the name peace. It is the quiet that requires your silence, the smile that hides your shrinking, the calm that exists only because you disappeared. That is not my peace. That is surrender dressed as unity. I am not angry with you. I am protective of you. The enemy knows that if he cannot corrupt your love, he can confuse it. So he offers you a ceasefire where truth is gagged and your heart is taxed. to pay for everyone else's comfort. See his strategy and refuse it. First, he isolates you, subtle hints that no one else will understand, that you are safer keeping it in the family. Then he labels you rebellious. You've changed, you think you're better, you don't honor us. Next, he recruits other relatives, group calls, whispered coalitions, the sudden chorus of concern that is actually pressure. After that, he rewrites history, erasing the patterns, magnifying your last reaction, sanctifying their last apology. Then he provokes you, pushing buttons until you flare, recording your fire while hiding their match. Finally, he demands apologies for your reaction, ignoring the provocation, expanding the file on your disrespect, insisting that peace rests on you, bowing lower. This is a targeted attack, precise and intentional, crafted around your tenderness. Here is your protective response. Do not argue the whole history. Do not teach the unteachable in a storm. State the present line. Repeat it. Step away. I love you. I will not be spoken to like this. We can meet next week, not today. That topic is closed for me. I'm ending this call now. We can try again when we're calm. No explanations layered upon explanations. No late-night essays to win the court of relatives. Truth once is enough. Honor is your posture. Access is your permission. Hold the line, then rest. Because your calling is waking up, the resistance around you will intensify. But I am not sending you back into bondage to prove love. My peace is not the hush of intimidation. It is the steady river that flows when order is restored. The enemy does not need to destroy your faith. He only needs to keep you trapped in a cycle you call family. You are mine. Choose my peace. Keep your voice. Guard the line I drew, and I will guard you. My child, look at the road before you. There are two paths in front of you. This is not a choice between love and boundaries. This is a choice about who will lead your love, guilt or my spirit. I am not angry with you. I am protective of you. I am not disappointed. I am urgent. Because your destiny is too precious to keep spending it on storms you did not start and cannot calm by disappearing. If you choose guilt-driven access, the cycle continues: confusion, regret, exhaustion. Your marriage absorbs strain, fights that are not about you and your spouse, distance that grows because your attention is always hijacked, intimacy thinned by resentment. Your parenting depletes, short tempers, distracted listening, a presence that is there but not truly with them. Your mind erodes, anxiety, insomnia, dread at the sound of a notification, fog that steals your focus. Your spirit drifts. Prayer becomes duty. Scripture turns dim. Worship feels heavy because you are pouring out where I did not ask. Your calling loses momentum. Projects delayed, opportunities missed, creativity dulled, capacity reduced. Guilt-driven access is an open door the enemy will happily manage for you. He will keep you busy so you never become who I said you are. If you choose spirit-led love, clarity returns. Peace, strength, protected destiny, boundaries steady. Your yes is clean. Your no is simple. Your conscience clears. No more secret resentments. No more double-minded apologies to buy temporary calm. Relationships grow healthier. Some soften and learn. Some adjust their tone. Some step back and reveal truth. But you remain whole. You begin to give from overflow, not fear, from rest, not panic, from wisdom, not weariness. Your home settles. Your focus sharpens. Your assignments breathe again. My peace increases because order returns. Do not fear the backlash. I will not abandon you when they push against the line. I will cover you when you choose wisdom. I will steady your tongue, surround you with help, expose traps before you step. I will defend what I asked you to protect. You are mine. Choose the path where my spirit leads your love, and I will walk it with you, guarding your peace and guarding your calling. My child, hear me. A holy boundary is not a hard heart. It is a healed heart that refuses to bleed everywhere. I am teaching you the inner posture that holds the line without poisoning your tenderness. No rage, no revenge, no rehearsed speeches to win, no storms to prove a point, just truth and consistency. Truth once is enough. Consistency is the sermon they cannot ignore. Your tone can be gentle while your line stays immovable. Your face can be kind while your gate remains closed to chaos. Honor is your posture. Access is your permission. Keep both. You can grieve the family you wanted while still protecting yourself from the family pattern you have. Grief does not mean you failed. It means you are finally telling the truth about what is and what is not. Let tears visit without letting bitterness move in. Bring me the ache of the birthdays you wished had been safe, the dinners you hoped would be peaceful, the apologies that never grew fruit. I will not waste that grief. I will turn it into wisdom. I am not angry with you. I am protective of you. You didn't stay too long because you're foolish. You stayed because you hoped. I honor your heart, and now I am strengthening your spine. Practice restoration, not just restriction. Pray before contact. Guard my mouth. Steady my breathing. Keep me in truth. If peace does not rise, reschedule. Set time windows before you meet. Start and finish. End on time. Meet in places that help you stay steady. Debrief afterward with trusted counsel who loves truth more than drama. Journal the triggers, words that spike your pulse, tones that shrink your voice, hours when you regress. Name them, and next time, pause sooner. Rebuild nervous system safety. Slow your exhale. Unclench your jaw. Place your feet on the ground. Drink water. Step outside. Choose daylight over midnight calls. Small embodied choices help your spirit stay present. Bless them without reopening the gate. Pray their names with tenderness, not access. Forgiveness and consequences can live together. You are mine. I will keep softening your heart as I fortify your boundaries. Walk this with me, clean, calm, consistent, and your peace will hold while your love remains true. My child, now we test the line. Listen to me with your whole heart. I entrusted you with assignments that require clarity. Chaos cannot be your normal. The work I placed in you needs quiet focus, protected mornings, steady breath, unbroken attention. I am not just protecting your emotions. I am protecting what I put on your life. I saw it forming before you felt it. When peace leaks, purpose limps. When drama becomes routine, destiny is delayed. Not out of rebuke, but out of rescue. I am giving you the peace test that guards what I gave you. Here is the test. After an interaction, does your peace rise or recede? Do you hear my voice more clearly, or is it fogged by noise and second guessing? Do you feel larger, courageous, grounded, or smaller, ashamed, and apologizing for existing? Are you ignited toward your calling, or shoved back into crisis management that devours the hours I set apart for you? When an interaction repeatedly steals peace, distorts your identity, and triggers fear, it is not family closeness, it is interference. One time can be a bad day. A pattern is a doorway. Your body will tell you headache, tight chest, dread before the ringtone. Your calendar will show you missed prayer, delayed work, canceled rest. Your spirit will report it, dryness where worship used to flow. Believe your diagnostics, adjust access. Say it until it settles in your bones. Honor is my posture, access is my permission. This is stewardship of destiny. Not everyone may touch what I have anointed in you. Proximity is influence. Influence shapes outcome. Those who honor what I am doing in you will accept measured access and grow with it. Some will adjust and heal when the door is narrowed and the schedule is clean. Others will reveal themselves by how they respond to your peace. If they slander your steadiness or punish your boundaries, they must love you at a distance. Do not fear this sorting. Pruning is protection. I will add allies who speak life, mentors who sharpen you, community that covers you. Guard the hours I gave you. Rest, prayer, study, creation, obedience. Decline urgencies that demand your calling as collateral. Delay what disrupts your assignment. Close the door that leaks your focus. You are mine. I authorize your yes and your no. Hold the line. Let peace be the ruler in your decisions, the test that keeps your purpose safe under my covering. My child, hear me now with full attention. This is your final alert. Time is short in this cycle because the longer you delay, the more it normalizes what I am trying to heal. I am not angry with you. I am protective of you. I am not disappointed. I am decisive. The enemy thrives in vagueness. Your later is his open window. Delaying obedience is delaying protection. Each day you keep the door kind of cracked. The pattern grafts itself deeper and calls itself normal. I refuse to let you walk into the next wound unguarded. Stop waiting for the perfect mood, the easier week, the gentler tone, the seventh confirmation. That discernment is fear wearing religious clothes. You are safe to act with the clarity I have already given, not after the next holiday, not after the next apology, not after you are exhausted enough to explode. Set the line now, not after the next wound. Choose one boundary today before the sun sets. One. Make it clean, simple, actionable. Set a time limit. I can talk for 20 minutes, then I'm off. Set a communication rule. No yelling. If voices rise, I end the call. Set a money boundary. I don't lend or co-sign. That door is closed. Set an access boundary. No surprise visits. Please schedule. Send the text. Put it on the calendar. Say it once, calmly, and keep it. Truth once is enough. Then breathe. I will stand with you in the backlash and steady your heart when the wind pushes. Do not negotiate with chaos. Do not explain yourself into exhaustion. Do not trade your calling for one more round of maybe this time. I saw the trap forming before you felt it. I am closing it with you now. You are mine. I authorize your yes and your no. Set the line today, because love without wisdom will keep reopening the same wound. Say amen if you will honor them and still protect your peace. Type amen if you will stop calling bondage love. Share this with someone who feels trapped by, but it's family.